I've been having a little bit of trouble the last, hour and a half. So maybe something's going on, or at least on my end, there's something going on. Hi, it's Grandma Moore, outdoor dashing today on this Wednesday. I started at 8:30, had one order for $6, Taco Bell, and now I'm parked at Walmart waiting for some orders. I would figure it would be busy today because there's no school, a lot of people are off work, but nothing's going on. So we'll see what happens. Come along. I guess I just needed to talk to you guys. I got a $6 Smoothie King just going like 2 or 3 miles. So, and I'm nearby, so that's good. So thank you all. Your good luck. I like picking up from Smoothie King because the orders are always ready. But I hate picking up Smoothie King because it smells like bananas. And unfortunately, I have like allergic reaction to bananas. So, and it is super slow this morning. Usually mornings I can make a quick $40-50 to get me started. So I went ahead and took this dollar store order for $9.75 for 14 items. Looks like it's all food. Shouldn't take too long. And it's only 2-something miles. And I like shopping because I use less gas, less wear and tear on my car. Well, for some reason, my app has decided not to work. So I'm just gonna close it out. Go to settings, wherever settings may be. Go to apps. Go to Dasher. Always want to hit the wrong one. Dasher. I'm gonna go ahead and just clear it out. Clear the cache. Then I'm going to go back and force stop it. I'm not going to close that out just in case I have another issue. Open my DoorDash app again. Sometimes those little tricks just really help, and always make sure your Wi-Fi is off. That is a big problem. Well, I took this $3.75 order from the dollar store, which I normally don't do, but feeling a little generous today, and it's right up the road. So they sent me an offer for that lady that didn't tip, that lives way out in the country, on my bad day, and I declined it. But then they grouped it with another order for Aldi's, making it 21, both of them being delivered in the same area. So I went ahead and took it. But knowing she didn't tip and she lives so far away, it is hard to want to do a good job. It really is. She still didn't tip, and she's as nice as can be, but just drives me crazy. Alright, so it's 10:45 and I've made $46.75. So not horrible. The only problem is now I'm about 15 minutes away. Lunch is getting ready to start, so I'm hoping to get back into the zone by 11 so I can hit the lunch rush. But the other part of it is I can eat my turkey sandwich, get filled up before I get busy, hopefully get busy. Alright, I took this $18 order from Myers. Ended up being a little bit of a hassle because they needed some bug killer and they didn't have any, and she was determined to find some, so it took a while to come up with the kind that would work for her. Well, I got both of those Myers dropped off, but the situation in dropping off this one is everybody had wreaths on their doors, and so the apartment numbers are behind the wreaths. So doing process elimination, I knew about where it needed to go, but I'm not sure which door. So I just put it between the doors of the two apartments, because it was two, and hope for the best. But she came out at the end and said thank you. But because I didn't know, I just put it in between the doors. Alright, I haven't been very talkative because I'm a little emotional today. With Thanksgiving being tomorrow, I'm not hosting anything. I'm going to work. And it feels just strange, I guess. I have a daughter that lives in Russia and a daughter that is just traveling the country or doing whatever, and I don't know where she's at. And then the other two daughters are doing different things. So just been kind of emotional. I should be like making deviled eggs and baking pies, and I'm not doing any of those things, so it feels awkward. Daughter number 2 did invite me over to cook, but since I didn't make any money on Monday, I've got to stay out. I've got a bill due today that I've got to earn money for. I took this $9.50 order from Captain D's. Alright, it's 12:30. I just dropped off that Captain D's. I've made $74.91 for 4 hours and gone about 70.3 miles. And I'm about 4 minutes away from the zone. So not quite 20 an hour, but not bad either. And I'm halfway to my goal, so that's wonderful. And I am so sleepy. I might have to stop and get me some coffee. I already drank my coffee I brought. That's unusual. I took a Myers order for $16.50. It's going 8 miles. It will take me out of my zone, but it's still $2 a mile. Won't take long to shop. I looked at the products they want. It's mostly ice cream. So I had to do a U-turn. Yuck. This is a different Myers than I normally shop at. And the other one was okay. It was a little busy, but this one is crazy busy. It might take longer than I think, it being so busy and all. Well, my deep dark secret is that I have HS. I don't know what it stands for. I'll look it up and put it down here. But, you know, it's kind of gross, and but I'm 90% of the time and keep it at bay, no problem. But right now I'm having a flare-up and don't know why, just trying to trace my steps because I can usually identify what caused my flare-up. Usually. I have no idea. My big factors are usually stress and fast food. Cannot have fast food. And I know it'll cause a problem. Don't remember eating any fast food. Every once in a while I will, just because of convenience. But I don't know. And the worst part is it's caused a new problem I've never had before. So I'm having a wardrobe malfunction, which always makes you feel uncomfortable. And then your whole well-being feels bad. A lot of times when I have flare-ups, all I want to do is sleep. So that's why I've been drinking a lot of coffee, trying to fight this. So it is definitely embarrassing. And when you work, I worked in an office all those years, and you have a flare up, which back then I didn't know how to regulate it. They were constant, and it's smelly and it's gross and embarrassing, and even if nobody else notices, and so it makes you self-conscious. And so it made it really difficult to always be in the office and have having these issues. And so this is another thing that DoorDash really helps me with, is at least only see people for a minute here, a minute there, and it doesn't make me self-conscious about any of that. Except today, because I'm having a wardrobe malfunctioning situation and I'm researching it to try to solve it. But the reason why I don't wear a wedding ring is I'm allergic to metal. So I can't wear deodorant, hence the whole office situation. And no wedding rings. And I had solved my wardrobe issue, and now it's a problem again, and I don't know if it's the nylon or what. So I'm trying to find metal-free, nylon-free attire. So struggling with that right now. So that's the other thing that's making me emotional, is just how am I gonna deal with that. And I really don't want to go around family right now with all those issues, because you know it makes you self-conscious. So hopefully my flare-up won't last long, but I feel it. Trying to be as proactive and reactive as possible. And so if you see me wear weird clothes or whatever, at least you know why. That I'm having a wardrobe malfunction, and it is not fun. Well, those kiddos were in holiday mode, thinking about what they're eating tomorrow and everything. So it took a minute to get the order. I prayed on my way to the one delivery to lift up my spirits and help me stay focused. And I think that really has helped to feel a lot better. Oh, my baby brother just called and invited me to Thanksgiving. Isn't that sweet? I'm going to be working, and he lives in the area that I work in. So, and then I've been getting some pretty bad orders. 8 something for 42 items at the dollar store. And I get it. Sometimes you just can't afford whatever, but I'm not shopping for 42 items at the dollar store. It would have to pay me a whole lot of money to do that. I hate the dollar store. I keep declining orders. I don't know when I'm being too picky or not being too picky. But like this one, $8.25 for 9.6 miles. I just don't want to do that. Well, I went ahead and took this $5.50 from Chick-fil-A. One, it gets me out of this area I shouldn't have came in. And it keeps trying to send me over to a different part of the zone. Every order is that. So might as well take it, get over there, see what's going on. Probably gonna try to avoid this area for a few hours. Everybody's getting off work early because of Thanksgiving tomorrow, and they're all flocking to this area. It's crazy. I'm on my way to drop this Chick-fil-A off, so I thought I would turn on some Christmas music. It's dreary out, and Elvis came on singing Christmas music. I don't know about you guys, but I think Elvis is the best Christmas music person there is. I really like his music, his Christmas music. I had accepted a $10 Myers order, but for 3 items, wasn't bad. But then I tried to turn around and I couldn't get turned around, so I unassigned it. Then they just sent me a stacked Myers order for 23 for 30 items. I was further down the road and was able to turn around. The traffic is a nightmare. I'm having so much trouble. So at 3:30, I was at 131.64 and 123 miles. I just took a $5.50 order, just going 1.9 miles. My goal is to get to 150, so getting close. Alright, so that Chinese food went to the sheriff's department, but it wasn't clear. The address wasn't clear. And I'm $13 away. It's 4:15, so I've worked almost 8 hours. So I've been averaging 18 an hour. Hopefully, I was just thinking, it's Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? I'm thankful for my relationship with God, my family, all of our health, all that normal stuff. And I'm thankful that I'm meeting so many new people on here. I'm so thankful for all of you. And thank you all so much for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Well, as soon as my dash ended, it still showed busy. So I went ahead and did dash now. And it rolled right over into my next dash. And I have I'm headed towards home. I need $13 to get my goal. And absolutely nothing. And it's been several minutes. So, but I am headed home. It's just crazy that it said busy, 2 to 8 minutes, and not an order. Not even an order to decline. Then it paused me for no apparent reason. So, I don't know what's going on. I've been having a little bit of trouble the last, hour and a half. So maybe something's going on. Or at least on my end, there's something going on. So I like to look at my ratings very often. Just to see, okay, how much completion rate, acceptance rate, did any of my customer rating changed, and plus it tells me updates my money. So it seems that every time I go back to look at those figures is what's pausing me, and it never paused me before. Well, I've decided to head home. Nothing exciting's going on. Crazy drivers, rain, cloudy, just not feeling it. So I have made $137 in 8 hours, which is right around 17 an hour. Went right at 129.9 miles. It was a pretty uneventful day. So I hope y'all are very profitable and have a beautiful day and a wonderful Thanksgiving. God bless you.